Hi Libra, welcome to Live Life in Tarot. This is going to be your money and finances forecast for the month of March 2020. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. Now Libra, I've already shuffled and laid out your spread. We're going to get into your reading, and at the end, do stick around because we're going to take a look at what some additional guidance is for you from Spirit. Now, your overall energy around you and your money and finances for the month of March 2020 is you do have this Three of Pentacles. This is nice. With this Three of Pentacles, this is saying that you're working hard to work on your money, to build it, to sustain it, to maintain it, to grow it. But it's also saying that it's through your hard work on how you build and work with your money and finances and what you create and build, whether it's a new work project or you put in more hours at work or you gain a bonus or a raise, just know that this Three of Pentacles is saying to you that you have a positive omen around you and your money and finances that's saying that you will be rewarded for your hard work and effort that you put into building your money and finances. And so for some of you, you're gaining new work. For others of you, you're able to sustain and maintain your money and finances with this Three of Pentacles through your collaboration with others that may be of a support to you, or that you are able to work for. But this Three of Pentacles is saying that your focus is to work and build on your money and finances, and you're going to be hard at working at doing that, and you will see the rewards for your efforts. So this is saying, do make sure that you're taking care of your responsibilities, that you're staying on top of things, that you're not being reckless or careless in any way, and that you continue to remain optimistic as you work on your money situation. Now, your money and finances coming into March, coming from February into March 2020, as you do have the Emperor. For some of you, there's a focus on an Aries. But with the Emperor here coming into March, this is you being disciplined, focused on being conservative, being a good manager and of good control of your money situation, being very focused, looking to ensure and maintain solid sources of income. This is you feeling safe and secure, or working on your money and finances to ensure safety and security. For some of you, you've received money from the government or through an established institution. But coming into March, this is you being in control. This is you managing your money and finances. This is you being disciplined and orderly. Now, for some of you, there is an authority influencing your money and finances situation in some way. Now, your money and finances, Libra, from March, beginning of March to mid-March 2020, is you do have the moon. Now, with the moon here, for some of you, there is a focus on a Cancer or a Pisces. But the moon is saying here that from the beginning of March to mid-March, this is a time that you are careful not to make any major decisions because you don't have all of the information. This is also a time that for some of you, your money and finances situation is fluctuating and causing you a bit of uncertainty or uneasiness. For some of you, you're using your intuition to guide you and going with your gut and your instincts about how to manage or work with your money and finances. But there's a sense of being very careful about your money and finances, or being careful of others concerning your money and finances. This is also a time with the moon that there's a need to be aware and be mindful that all is not what it seems. And so there's a need to be careful not to take things at face value. This is also a time that for some of you, you could be experiencing or going through some bout with fraud. But also, this is talking about being mindful of any hidden agendas. Some of you may be experiencing some fear, trust issues. But also, this is a time that you want to be careful as it has to do with work, with any shady, underhanded business dealings with this moon. And just to look at the moon a little more closely, Spirit, please clarify the moon for Libra. This is from the beginning of March 2020 to mid-March 2020. Please clarify the moon for Libra. Please clarify the moon for Libra. But something comes to light, but it also is talking about with the moon, there's a need for you to have clarity with what you're doing. and address any fears and concerns. And be mindful of your money fluctuating in an extreme way. Clarify the moon, please. Spirit, please clarify the moon. Thank you. On the moon, you do have the Two of Pentacles. So this is your money fluctuating in an extreme way for some of you. For some of you, this is you focusing on juggling or trying to adapt, or this is you focusing on making changes, but with the focus on how to balance things. For some of you, you have some uncertainty of how to balance something. For some of you, you're not sure whether or not to make a decision about something because it's not all clear to you, or there's a sense of fear. For some of you, you may be concerned that with this Two of Pentacles here, whether or not you're going to be able to make the harmonious changes that you want to see happen with your money and finances. But this is you juggling, balancing, doing a balancing act, but your money also fluctuating too. I also feel that from the beginning to mid-March, many of you keep changing your mind about what you see as a major decision or major decisions concerning your money and finances. At the bottom, there is the Nine of Wands. So you're very determined to be resilient, to overcome, to endure, but to persevere. Now, mid-March to the end of March 2020, you do have the Four of Pentacles. So with this Four of Pentacles energy, you focused on your stability, okay? Some of you are sticking with a certain approach. Some of you are looking to change your approach so that you can maintain your foundation. Some of you do feel stuck with this Four of Pentacles, but this is you focusing on securing your money and finances situation, making it stable, trying to hold on to it. Now, some of you, you may be experiencing where you are with this four of Pentacles holding on too tight, penny pinching, and some of you, you may be feeling miserly with this Four of Pentacles. So let's take a closer look at this Four of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to avoid becoming stuck. Some of you may feel stuck regarding your money and finances. But the way that he's holding this Four of Pentacles, he has this Three Pentacles in front of him and one on his head. It's like from mid-March to end of March, you're focusing on how to work on your money and finances in order to maintain security and stability, but also to avoid becoming stuck, or how to work on your money and finances so you aren't stuck, or that you can come out of being stuck. Some of you, you may feel stuck with the way that you're working on your money and finances. But let's clarify that Four of Pentacles. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Spirit, clarify the Four of Pentacles for Libra. Please clarify this Four of Pentacles for Libra. Mid-March to the end of March 2020 regarding money and finances, please. Thank you. Ooh. You have the Eight of Pentacles. So from mid to end of March, this is where there's a need for you to be prudent about your money and finances and how you're working with it, how you're spending it, and what needs to be done. Also, this is you working hard to move from that Three of Pentacles where you're seeing more success, more reward for the hard work that you've put into your money and finances situation for some of you. For others of you, there's a need to be mindful about how hard you're working, or be prepared for the hard work that needs to be done. With this Eight of Pentacles, this is also talking about there's a need for you to pay attention to the details. But what I'm getting mostly from this is there's a need for you to maintain a budget in order to have stability and security, and in order to avoid becoming stuck, by you being prudent with how you make use of your money and finances. Underneath that, you do have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is talking about you being able to dominate your money and finance situation by you having a solid, practical approach that you can stick with that keeps you from becoming stuck, but that's requiring you to pay attention to the details, to continue to work hard on your craft, to learn as much as you can, but to also know that it's going to take your hard work to maintain that stability and security and that firm foundation, but there's the ability to do it. But prudence, prudence, prudence is the biggest thing here. Now, your attitude towards your money and finances is you do have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles being your energy and attitude, this is you evaluating and assessing your money and finances situation. For some of you, you're waiting for money to come in. For others of you, you are trying to figure out what else you need to do to keep your money stable, or to get out of being stuck, or to firm up your money situation better than what it already is. But this Seven of Pentacles is also talking about you focusing on a long-term plan for your money and finances that you want to have happen here, and trying to figure out what that plan needs to look like and how to go about implementing your plans here. For some of you, that you've done all you can do about your money and finances and you just have to wait. For some of you, there's a need to put more energy and effort into your money and finances situation and work on it so that your hard work and effort will pay off. But this is you putting in the energy and effort, or seeing how to put in the energy and effort, but constantly continuing to evaluate and assess your money situation so that you can figure out what to do or not to do, how to invest or not invest is your attitude. How to work on it, what to change is your attitude, so that you can see a successful return, or that you can see more than what you've been seeing so far. For some of you, I do feel that you're at a space with the Seven of Pentacles that you're assessing the situation, because whatever you've been working on to build your money and finances, you've been working really hard on, and you may feel that you're not seeing the desired results. But this is also saying to keep at it, because you will be rewarded even if you don't feel like you are it right now or while this is happening. Now, your concern with your money and finances is the Eight of Swords. So, first of all, the concern is you need to get out of your fucking head, because you're overthinking, you're worrying, you're tripping yourself up with these fears or doubts or concerns, or because you may not be able to see how to go about doing something, and so you're stuck in your head. But also, this is a concern about debt, the concern about your money being tied up in a way, or you having limited access to your money in a way that makes you feel confined, or you are concerned about your money situation causing you to feel bound in a way that you don't have the financial freedom that you would prefer or like to experience about your money. This Eight of Swords is also your concerns about, are you going to be able to, how, the concern about being able to liberate yourself from debt, to liberate yourself about your financial worries or concerns here. Okay, this is your concern about having financial freedom, but this is in your concerns. Okay, some of you are concerned that your money and finances is limited or restricted due to other responsibilities that you are having to attend to with this Eight of Swords. Some of you are concerned that you won't be able to liberate yourself the way you would like to see happen with your money and finances. Some of you are concerned you won't be able to see what needs to happen here, or you won't see what you're expecting to see happen here around your money and finances, so you're in your head about it. Some of you are concerned if you're going to be trapped by debt or stay trapped by debt. Your challenge with your money and finances is this King of Cups. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody embodying this King of Cups energy, and this person may be causing some issues for you around your money and finances. But also, this King of Cups is saying as a challenge, this is the challenge of you being more accountable, or of you being more responsible about your money and finances, of you being able to be mature emotionally with how you manage and take care of your money, or how you feel about your money. Now, if you're dealing with someone in the King of Cups energy, you are having issues with that person being accountable or more responsible to whatever you are engaging that is relating to your money and finances situation with this King of Cups. But with this King of Cups, this is saying that there's a need to do all you can to be responsible and accountable for your what's going on with your money and what needs to happen with it in terms as it has to do with your responsibility so that you can feel more content and more stable and satisfied emotionally. For some of you, your issue is you are having trouble finding contentment with your money and finance situation at all, no matter how good it's doing or where it's at. Your likely outcome, though, you do have strength. For some of you, Leo is a focus. But with strength here, this is saying that this is you experiencing a positive cycle with your money and finances due to how well you manage things, due to you staying strong, resilient, and persevering, doing everything that you can to make sure your money and finances situation does well through your assessment and hard work. Now, for some of you, this is you focusing on a buying something that's a big ticket item, or focus on putting money towards something, putting a lot of money towards something that is a focus for you. And so you may be focusing on how to save money or how much is going to impact the money that you have to work with, but this is you staying strong nonetheless and figuring out how to manage it well enough um, so that your money situation will still be stable for you. Okay, and this is also asking you to continue to be disciplined and to have self-control with your money and finances. And there may be a need to be mindful about whether or not whatever you're focused on that relates to your money, um, is there anything you find yourself forcing or that you are being forced regarding your money and finances with, and a need to look at that more closely. But this is you experiencing balance nonetheless through you staying strong and focused and taking the necessary actions to ensure it. So I like this for you. Now, let's see what some guidance is for you. Spirit, what is the guidance? What is the guidance for Libra? Money and finances, please. But you stay determined. Spirit, what is the guidance for Libra's money and finances for the month of March 2020, please? Can we have guidance for Libra money and finances for the month of March 2020? Thank you. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this acceptance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay? So this is asking you to have courage. And that's what strength is talking about too. This is you having courage about your money and finances, and that your money and finances situation will work out for you through your hard work and through the support and cooperation of others as well. And you maintaining a close eye, effort, and assessment about your money and finances situation, but also being patient with yourself where you feel that you should see more for the hard work that you put into something, but something may be moving slow or feel a little stagnant to you or make you feel a little stuck. And this is you working hard on it and needing to continue to work hard on it, but be prudent also with your efforts and make sure you're paying attention, having a very close eye, looking for the details so that you're not making any mistakes or doing something that causes you to become stuck. But with strength here, oh, with strength here, this is you staying strong and doing what needs to happen to have balance, and you will. So I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.